Hey guys, in this quick video we're going to be going over your first lead magnet. So this video is helpful for newbie marketers and seasoned marketers, and for anybody that is looking to implement a lead magnet in their marketing business model. Basically, a lead magnet is one of the foundation pillars inside of your funnel. So whatever you're doing, you need to have a lead magnet. I'll be talking about some really cool stuff, so stick around for the whole video to the end, as I'll be talking about stuff that most marketers don't talk about. So stick around, and when I come back, we'll get started. Hey guys, welcome to your first lead magnet. My name is Sam, and I'll be going over this lesson. Who's this video for? This video is for newbie marketers and also seasoned marketers. It's for anybody that is not currently implementing a lead magnet inside of their business model. So whatever business you're doing, if you're not using a lead magnet, you're leaving money on the table, so you're losing potential sales and everything. A lead magnet is one of the pillars of your foundation of your funnel, so it is important if you're doing any kind of business, and it pertains to even offline marketers. So there's several ways that you can use your lead magnet. Again, this is for newbie and seasoned marketers, or anybody that would like to learn how to implement a lead magnet inside of their business model. So let's get started. Let me move myself there. Getting started overview. Okay, this lesson will focus on how to maximize your lead magnet's effect. We will cover many different ways for you to maximize your lead magnet. We will not focus on Facebook ads or YouTube ads. For the simple fact is, now I have run Facebook ads in the past, and also YouTube ads, but for the last year, guys, I've been doing nothing but free organic traffic, and and it's working. So until I'm ready to scale another another level inside of my business model, right now I'm not currently doing Facebook or YouTube ads, so I don't want to talk about that right now because I'm not currently doing it, and platforms update all the time, and I don't want to give you something that is out of date. But basically, if I do use some out of date stuff, I'll tell you, hey, this is an old method, but it works the same. The principles apply to the same. But yeah, so I've been doing the organic thing, and it's really working for me. But like I said, at this point in my life, because I still work a 9-to-5 job, guys, I still have another thing besides this. So and I am seeing results and profiting. So if right now at this moment, I'm not currently doing that, so I don't really want to focus on that. But we will focus mostly on free and organic traffic, because that's currently what I'm doing. We will first cover the key principles for success, then the tools. Afterwards, we'll cover 5 methods you can use to get eyeballs to see your lead magnet. And then in our conclusion, we'll mention the obvious ones that you probably heard the most. The bulk of this course will focus on ways that people don't necessarily talk about much. So stick around to the end, guys. It's really going to be beneficial. You'll find some good information to help you scale your business model with this lead magnet thing. So let me back up. Basic explanation for maximizing your lead magnet. Lesson 1. Key principles for maximizing your lead magnet. Keep the number of clicks to a minimum. So you definitely want to keep your you don't want to take people, say for instance our lead magnet is on how to keep your daylilies from being overwatered, how not to overwater your daylilies. So it's like a gardening, and then a sub niche is daylilies. So we'll go with that through the whole lesson. So basically, I want to send traffic to my particular lead magnet that is giving them the, hey, here's how to get this thing, on how this PDF or video you can, on how not to overwater your daylilies. So I don't want to take them to my website and then give them, the PDF or the video. I want to keep the clicks, at 2 or 3. 2 if you're going to do a single opt-in, but if you're going to do double, then that's 3 clicks. So let me explain this to you. You send traffic to the page, your landing page. You can call it a squeeze page, you can call it an opt-in page, you can call it a money page, you can call it, there's just several names for it. The longer you guys are in this space, different marketers use different terminologies, you'll get an understanding. So for this training, I'll just call it landing page. So keep the number of clicks to a minimum. When they land on the landing page and you say, get this free thing, just fill out your information below in the box. Now, once they've clicked and they on that button, they've submitted their information. Single opt-in, you'll take them, the next page will be, hey, here's your PDF, So that's the quickest way to do it. But the quality of the leads are not how would I say it? They're good, but yet again, I prefer double opt-in. So double opt-in is where they click that image or that information, they enter it, click, and they get a pop-up that says, hey, thank you, please, go check your email in 3 to 5 minutes, or and also check your spam. That's a good thing to tell them too, because most confirmation messages, guys, do go to spam. So you need to, let them know, hey, it may take 3 to 5 minutes for you to get this confirmation, depending on your autoresponder, and it may be in your spam folder. But tell them everything we promised you will be there. So once they get to their inbox inside of their email, whether they use Gmail, Yahoo, or whatever, they click that confirmation, and you take them to a page where it is, where you have their PDF or their video on how not to overwater your daylilies. So that's, the shortest way possible if you're going to do double opt-in. You don't want to take them to your website and then redirect them to another page, and just make it as simple and straightforward as possible. Make sure that your tracking systems are in place. Now, I use Google Analytics. Google Analytics is kind of confusing for new marketers. They are making it more user-friendly. They're changing the whole user UI, the user interface. But most page builders now have tracking in them. So, lead pages, ClickFunnels, just you name it. If you're using WordPress, they've got plugins for that. You can track in there. Also, guys, I have a product called Link Supercharger that I have rights to, and I can give you guys that if you don't have one. And all this does is track the clicks of the links. So you'll create your links inside of it, and it will just tell you the hits. So you'd have to know a little bit about setting up your pages to see how they would actually, conversions. So you would have to set up your landing page and your thank you page to see, who's going where. So it's a little bit different. Most page builders will show you the conversion rate also too, but the link tracking that I'll give you guys for free if you enter your information in the description is just a link tracker. Also, if you don't have much money, like I said, that one's, I'll give it to you free, but you can use Bitly. I think even Google's got a URL tracker, but like I said, it only shows you the hits. It doesn't show you, it's not very detailed. And then also when I refer to tracking systems, I refer to A and B testing, split testing. You want to maybe change a font, a headline, a color of an image or something like that. You want to do that also. And you cannot do that, inside of, your link supercharger or stuff like that. You would need Google Analytics or ClickFunnels or one of these WordPress plugins, something that you can see how long somebody has been on your page, or how much time they're spending on this page, or the top half of your blog, and so on and so on. So you can spend a lot of time. We can talk about tracking systems all day, so you can spend a lot of time on that, but you do want to have a basic tracking system set up so you can see what's going on. You don't want to market in the blind, especially with your lead magnet, because you won't know if it's working if you're not tracking. I know it's a little confusing for the new marketers out there, but you'll get it. Nowadays, like I said, it's built into every page builder. So buy you a page builder or get WordPress. Provide a low-end offer as soon after opt-in as possible. So say they opt in, you're taking them, from the landing page, they entered their email, they click, this is single opt-in, they go to this page that you created. Well, you have your download link for your Daylily PDF or video, how not to overwater. Below that, you'll say, hey, well, if you're interested in that, why not check this free, my free guide on how, not free, but my low-cost guide on how to get your daylilies ready for your big day, whether it be a daylily show, an event, a wedding, or whatever. Just click the link below and, take them to a $7, $10, $29. Don't take them to no $900 or $1,500 coaching, because they don't even really know you, so you don't want to push them with high dollar items in the door, not unless your business model, they're signing up depending on your lead magnet. But we're going to go with this daylily thing, so we're going to send them to a low end offer. 9 times out of 10, people are not going to buy a high end offer as soon as they meet you. You have to get to know them. Okay, we can use video, use list automation, and build relationships. So excuse me, let me get something to drink. When I refer to list automation, it's like segregating your list. People call it segmenting, segregating. What you're doing is you're just separating them from a particular place inside of your autoresponder. So you're just creating a little tag inside of your autoresponder and putting these contacts in there. So you don't want to, say for instance, they come to our landing page, they've entered their information, they get the free thing on how not to overwater your daylilies, and then they scroll down on there and they click the how to keep your daylilies, for how to get them ready for your big event, and they buy this particular daylily product for $7 or $9 or $20. You don't want to keep them in the potential customer tag no more. You know what I mean? You want to move them out of there because they are now a customer, and you want to treat them a little different. So with me, with people that purchase from me, I treat them a little better than the potential customers, because I know these people are buyers. I know they're interested in what I have, so I provide them with a different strategy. So you want to move them to a different category inside of your autoresponder, or wherever how you have your business model set up. Also, you want to build a relationship. Build based on the list that the prospect becomes a part of. So if we're building with this list on gardening, the sub niche is daylilies. I'm not going to send them hostas or roses or succulent plants right within that 30 days or 90 days. I'm going to continue to focus on nothing but daylilies, because I know that's what they were interested in when they opted, and I don't want to do that until 6 months maybe down the line. Then I can try them out and see, as long as my tracking is in place, see how they are doing. So say 90 days, they haven't purchased nothing from me. 90 days goes by. They're opening my content, they're ingesting it, but they're just not buying it. Then I'll move, try something like roses or succulents within the same sub niche. Say we're the gardening niche, but it's just a sub niche of that. So it's a little confusing. You don't want to take them from daylilies to dog training, or daylilies to auto mechanics. You want to keep it tied as close together inside of your follow-up. Build out your autoresponder for maximum leverage. I want to show you guys a quick and easy way to make email. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but it's a really cool and easy way to make an email. They do have prepaid templates that you can purchase, that you can just buy and you can edit. Matter of fact, if I have time, guys, I have some software that will print out 50 niche specific. You just let me know your niche, and I will get you 50 templates. But let me show you real quick how to. Let me go get out of here real quick. I'll show you a quick way that you can grab any email. Make sure it's go to your inbox. So I'm here in Gmail, and I'll look for something that is eye-catching. So let's go with this Sam's Club. That caught my eyes. So see, this is HTML. I wouldn't particularly go with this. So let me use another one. But you can. You can use HTML. So what I would do is I would model after this particular. So let's use her, Barb Lang. I would use her same email here, but I would edit it. I would change it up and just edit it. So most of you, if you've got a GED, about an essay, you want to use the essay format when you're creating a message. So you want to go talk about your subject. Put your headline, talk about it in the body, and then in the closing, talk about it again, and then your call to action. So it's a little bit different from an essay, but if you can write an essay, you can kill emails. And then just use these as a template. Now please don't copy emails word for word, verbatim, I guess they call it. Don't do that. Do edit them, but just follow the same point. Get your point across, the same point that they're trying to make. So that is a real easy, quick way to create that email autoresponder. And then, like I said, I'll give you guys 50. Just let me know your niche. I've got some software that creates HTML or basic text. Be relevant. Keep offers and emails as closely tied to the page they came to. So again, if we're talking about daylilies and how to keep them from being overwatered or something like that, we want to follow up with daylilies, daylily shows or daylily. We don't want to change that topic. Tools needed to maximize your lead magnet. Squeeze page. You definitely got to have a squeeze page. Opt-in video. If you can do video, some people are kind of, hesitant about doing video. A lot of people struggle with that. But if you think you can, a lot of times, you don't even have to put your image on there. Like my image is in the corner. You don't even have to do that. You can just talk inside of a screen capture, record your audio and do it that way. Just, record your screen and do a little video like that. Tracking systems for split testing. You're definitely going to need that. And any autoresponder that you have, whether paid autoresponder, has split testing options. Aweber, Get Response, and numerous others. So there's several ways that you can test that email message. Any page builder today has split testing options. If you use WordPress, there's several plugins there Also, you can use Google Analytics if you're tech savvy. Giveaway, something great that it's valuable. Yes, you want to give them the best of the best. You know, people don't want garbage. You want to think, would I want this? You know, find your passion. Find something that you're passionate about. Hopefully, you're passionate about your niche that you're in. You know, or you know stuff about it. You know, you don't want to. You know, so give them something great. Immediate opt-in offer. So, you know, take them to some kind of low ticket offer after they have purchased, I mean not purchased, but got their free thing for you. It's just a good rule of thumb, you know, because if they're interested in that daily thing and you send them this small other video training on how to get your daylilies ready for the big day, you know, it ties together. So make sure they're tied together. Also, we're going to need an autoresponder and follow-up messages, which I said I'll have those for you guys if you need them. And then I showed you in Google or in my Gmail how to model after a current email. And don't worry, it's not you're not infringing them or nothing, because you have to change the content, you know, the message. Graphics and editing software for branding to your specific offer, so they remember you. Okay, so we want to use graphics and images that are related to our particular, you know, niche. So a lot of times, guys, I will see something like a lead magnet and I'll go and I'll get it and it will take me to an offer. Well, sometimes I'll sleep on it. I'll maybe be on the fence about getting that offered, but what sticks in my mind is not the offer itself. It's the image, you know, that ebook or that video or that image of Sam or whatever, you know. That's how our subconscious works to remind us, and it's just scientifically proven, you know, that when we think about stuff, we think about it with images. So make sure you got some good graphics that represent what it is, you know. So for instance, if we're going to do the daylily, we would want some really nice daylilies, you know, and show a water can, or, you know, make it cool. But anyway, and also if you're going to be doing a PDF format, make it an ebook. Get a picture of an ebook. If it's going to be a video, get a picture of a, you know, video thing, and so on. If it's going to be audio, put the MP3 audio things. So it's just good to do that, guys, because it gives people a subconscious thing in their brain. And believe me, it does for me too. I mean, viral marketing, paid system, show. Oh, okay, I've got a few examples for you. So what these are, these are platforms that you can pay. Buzzanard is a one-time payment, and now I've never used them, but UpViral is a monthly payment, and they will, I mean, you're paying them a monthly service. Let me show you this real quick. It is, yeah, $35 a month. Now you would create your content, you know, and have it all set up. They do everything. See, unlimited autoresponder integration, yeah, you know, everything. So for $35 a month, then they get you traffic to your page. So you're, you know, if you're struggling with your lead magnet, if it's not converting, if you don't know how to send it to, you know, to the right traffic, get one of these services. Here's another one here. Like I said, I've never used this one, but this is a one-time payment of let's see, I think it's $29. So I'll leave links to these two in the description too. That's a good way to get, if you guys, the newbies that are getting started, if you don't know how to get your lead magnet going, I recommend UpViral, because they will work with you in a little more in depth. Both of them probably will work with you, you know, to help you in any way to get the traffic that you need. So those are two good places. Let me go back here. So where are we at now? All right, so we're on to lesson 3. All right, Amazon and Kindle lead magnets. Obviously, you should know your topic. So, sorry guys, a little parched today. It's like 100 degrees outside. So obviously, you should know your topic. You need, if you need to, you can have the book outsourced, but please go over the content and really understand what it is you're talking about. So if you go to Fiverr or you purchase something or you have somebody create you something, please digest it. For instance, if I go and have somebody create a PDF for daylilies on how to not overwater them, I would want to study that PDF for a few days, maybe a week, so I know about it, because I don't want people to ask me questions, because they will. I guarantee you they will ask you questions on, way out of left field. Hey, well, how do I've done your steps that in the PDF, but I need help with this. And if you don't know it, you're not going to do well. People are not going to trust you. So please know your topic, especially with Amazon. Now, Amazon, you can you can publish a 1-page book, a 2-page book, or a 100-page book. It's your preference. So, but do know what you're talking about. And the guidelines for Amazon are a little different. So this business model or lead magnet model is a little bit different. So we're not sending them, I'll talk about this towards the few more bullet points down here. You are going to give people the best of your teachings and information, right? Don't hold nothing back. Give them the best that you have. So like I said, if you're going to outsource this, take a few days, a week, or whatever. Make sure you know something. You don't have to know everything about it, but know some stuff that you can post and follow up inside of the the lead magnet, at least. Your book should be a considerable amount of time telling your readers what to do. So basically, we're telling them, when we're going to use the daylilies, for example, or Amazon Kindle, how to not overwater your daylilies. It's going to be my book. And then I'm going to tell them what to do inside of this book. Your website links will be on your author page, not in your book. So we will not put links anywhere inside of our book. Move this a little closer. Any of our pages, even if it's a 1-page book, we're not going to put a link in it. Your author's page, will point your readers to other stuff like your blog or website, not a sales page. So our author's page is kind of like the About Me page. Every book has that. That's where you can put your website, or the link to that particular thing. I would put your author page to point to a lead magnet, one page, with another link to your blog and website. But don't take them to a sales page, because Amazon has some rules and guidelines that you have to follow. So do be aware of that. Daily deal sites, lesson 4. So now I have not done this, guys, but this a lot of marketers do talk about this. And I'm sorry, I have done this. Udemy and Teachable, the next slide I haven't done. So Udemy is a great way to get your lead magnet out there. So say we're going to make our daylily course on how to keep from overwatering your daylilies. We create our content, whether it be our videos or whatever, and we put it inside of this. Now how Udemy works is every time somebody purchases that product, they get a percentage. Teachable is also another good one, but they charge by monthly. So I believe they work harder to drive some more traffic than Udemy, because you're actually paying a monthly plan. And you guys can go over this and read what you get. But those are two great ways to get your lead magnet up and rolling too. So create a course. Take that lead magnet and create a course around it. WP Coursify. Also, if you guys use WordPress, this is a good thing to use too. One-time payment. Your site should be professional looking and speak to your expertise. So if we're talking about daylilies, I want to have my site looking good with a lot of daylily images, some gardening stuff related to daylilies. So, don't mix them up. Don't put, petunias and, all that. You can do that maybe in a subcategory somewhere, but not when you're running your lead magnet. They want to go seamlessly with, with the same topic. You will be looking to get your site approved for sale on one of the daily deal sites, including Groupon or Living Social. So these are other platforms. I don't think that I don't even think I didn't pull those up, but you can do that also. Regardless of whether someone buys your deal, you should have an opt-in form available on your page to pop up. So it could pop up nowadays, guys, for the new marketers out there. If you have any kind of page builder, there is many ways to have a pop-up. I mean, you can have it pop up here in the the header. You can have it take over the page. You can have it pop up down here. There's just, they call it popovers, pop-ups. So there's so many different ways for you to set this up, but just make sure you have one of those on your page. As you collect leads, you should lead them through the relationship building process. Yes, build some relationships with them. Don't just give them that one free thing and then sell. Give them some other stuff. Keep your relationship healthy with them. Okay, eBay lead magnet model. Let's talk about that. People go to eBay to find cheaper prices. Definitely. On stuff. You'll notice that individuals are routinely looking for cheaper software and digital downloads. Let's see. I think I do have an example here. Okay, so you can go to Google and just Google digital downloads, ebooks, and as you can see, there's 99 cents, 99 cents, 55 cents, and you can even do it for 5 cents a penny. Basically we're taking the same principle, how to keep from overwatering your daylilies. We're going to have our image there. That's going to be the text, our subject, how to keep from overwatering your daylilies, and then below here we'll have our description. So this is a little bit different. You have the option here to send them an actual physical copy of the actual PDF. So you can, as you can see, this one, shipping information, ebook will be sent by eBay message. So they're not sending you a hard copy, but you can do the same. You can set yours up, and then once they've replied to you in your message, you can then forward them your opt-in and also continue to. So it's a little bit confusing the way this, eBay and Amazon, they're two different ways of doing it, but they both work. So this one, you can send them through Messenger, or you can actually see, if you do it through Messenger, you may not get their physical address. I'm not sure on that, but if you do it through let's see, where is that? There is a couple places that I had pulled up, but I think I've lost them. Anyway, there is some places that you can go to that will automate the process, that will burn it to a physical disk for you, like Kunaki and Veravant. These are companies that will do this for you. You set it up, you send them the PDF or whatever content it is, and they will strike it to a physical disk and mail it out. And this way, you'll get their address also, if that was what you were intending to get. You also want to make it clear in your description where people can get more information. So you can, I don't really think I said this, before I talked about this. I don't I mean, I know you cannot put a clickable link in here. I mean, I know that, but if you wanted to, I guess you can put your website and they could, memorize it or copy and paste it to a browser. That's something you could do also, but I do recommend that you create your lead magnet, create a product with it, and do this method and sell it for a penny, a dime, whatever, $1. So that's something there. And I've been trying, guys. I've been trying so hard not to say I'm working with a speech therapist, and we are working on the word which I use too much. Your sales process should be as automated as possible, utilizing services like Kunaki and Veravant. So I did talk about those, but I did not have the pages open. Sorry about that, guys. But those are where you can, just pause this video and look for these, and they'll automate your process. It's like drop shipping, but I think it's real cheap too. Like for 1 to 6 copies, $1.90 or something like that, $1.15. All right, your lead capture page should be product specific and should tie directly to the product you've listed for sale. Right, so we want to talk about the daylilies, and not something else, not hostas, not roses, not automotives. We want to keep it on topic. All right, offline lead magnets. Now this is what I hope you guys stuck with me to the end, because this is really, really exciting, and a lot of marketers don't talk about this. This is very, very helpful, and a lot of people are leaving this aside. They're not paying attention to it. And I tell you, literally, the God's honest truth, I make 3 to 4 sales a week just by offline marketing. And I know you don't think that's a lot, but if you think about it with the upsells and stuff, it's really, really neat just for this one aspect. So as you seek to capture individuals offline with your lead magnet, you need to gather their attention first. So there's several ways we can do this. Here are some different options. Pull tabs leading you to your squeeze page. So you know how you used to go into a supermarket, guys, and see those like dog for sale, they'd have the number in the pull tab. Well, same concept. Set up your daylily thing. Hey, check out how not to overwater your daylily. Go here, and then when they, you can put whatever content information you want there. Just make sure, they get it. So I would put the messenger. I'd put a phone number even too, so they can text, and put text or call, and then put your URL for your lead magnet, your web address. Scannable QR codes. Now these are really popular now, and if you're using Android, they have that like built in now. It's like default inside of most apps, Walmart apps, any kind of store apps. So they're very, very popular. You can go, I should have showed you guys how you can go and get your stuff to scannable QR code. There's a lot of apps out there. Just do a Google search for scannable QR codes for my product, and there's a lot of free ones out there. And all it is a people just hold their phone up and bleep, and they're in there, and they get all your information. So it's really, really cool to do that also. Business cards. So we're going old school. Same thing. Business cards still work, guys. I mean, they literally still work. People are, forgetting all these things. They're just not paying attention to them. You want your URL to your landing page, not your website. So Basically, right, we want to give them the free thing, so in our business card we're going to say, hey, go here and get this free thing. We don't want to take them to our website with all our other products and blogs and all that. We want to give them something free. Create space. Oh, okay, so this is, I think I do have one of these open. So these are what these are, guys. These are, let's see, I can refresh this. Okay, so these are like a flyer, basically. It's just a souped up, preppy flyer. And you can print these off. I mean, if you guys use Creative Cloud, if you got any kind of Adobe, you can do this in Word, any kind of document maker. So that is really cool. So those flyers create then little, hard copies of your lead magnet and put them on cars. Just put them everywhere. So that is really, really helpful. What did I do? Okay. Oh, free workshops. Also, I opened Creative Cloud. I'm sorry. Free workshops also work well as long as you get people's info into your autoresponders. So what I would do, which I have in the past done this in local, I wasn't in the online marketing niche, in different business models. I was sort of in self-help, depression, DBSA, and it was like bipolar alliance. But anyway, what we did there was we had these workshops, explaining stuff about different topics related to, that particular niche. And when they came in, we had a tablet, so you can use a tablet, laptop, whatever. Make sure you get their email address when you're doing these workshops. You should spend the workshop selling the free opt-in, not the product. Again, we want to focus only on the free. So we're giving. We're not we're not saying, hey, buy my stuff. We're saying, hey, how can I help you with this? And you want to create a couple of these, as you learn this and you're really, really, passionate about your niche and you get excited, you'll start making them by default. You'll just start creating them. If you're not that creative, you can always purchase them. They have private label rights, white label rights to gobs and gobs of stuff today. So that is meetup.com. Let me show you guys meetup.com. Now here is meetup.com. So this is for your local area, and they have so many different. This is just a glimpse of what they have. Let me move over here. Of what kind of categories and subcategories. So again, when you sign up for this and you choose your interests or what you want to talk about, make sure you click down to see more. Keep clicking on see more. If you don't see nothing that you're interested in, nothing that's related to you, click that see more, because I guarantee you'll find something that you're good with or that you relate to. So let me move me back here. So this is really, really good. Meetup.com is another way to do a workshop or host a group, one particular interest. So what's great about Meetup is that they actually bring together the interested parties. So they'll work behind the scenes to get it all set up, as long as you pledge to do a face-to-face meetup. So say for instance I was setting up this daylily workshop on how to keep from overwatering your daylilies. I would have to have the place, so I couldn't host it out of my house, not unless the rules have changed. But I'd have to have some kind of, even the hotels have that. So contact your community centers, different places. You can even get a hotel to do this, and get the room and have these meetups. But Meetup will actually get you the traffic and get people there, so it's really, really cool. But the group is a little like having your own social network and captive audience. Yes, it is. It is really, 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 really niche specific. So don't when you're doing these meetups, keep it on topic. Don't take them from daylilies again to hostas or roses. Keep it simple. Now you can also say, hey, I'm also doing this and doing that, but keep it on topic. You got plenty of time to market to them on other stuff. So people want what you're actually offering. As you post, don't be spammy. Try to offer the kind of value that people signed up for. Exactly. Don't change the game on them. Say, hey, my daylilies are doing great. How about yours? I'm using the PDF that you gained, that I've created, and get some feedback on that. That's what you want to set it up around. People expect to be able to participate to make a meetup vibrant. So you must have Q&A. So we need to towards the end of these, say, hey, now I need to interact with them. So interact with them, give them Q&A. You'll want to set up the expectations for the group up front. So we don't want to promise them a bunch of stuff. We want to tell them what the platform is going to be, how to keep from overwatering your daylilies, what we're going to be doing in it. Is it going to be like we're going to have some worksheets? Are we going to have a video? Are we going to have a slide presentation? Let them know what it consists of and what they need to do. Always tell them what they need to do to make the best experience for you. Okay, online platforms, lesson 8, the magic of podcasting and online platforms. So we all have one particular, online, excuse me guys, I'm a little hoarse. We all have one particular platform that we're comfortable with. Find what it is. Some of you may say, oh, I'm not comfortable with any platform online. Well, you gotta find something that you can at least like. One of the best ways to attract people to your lead magnet is to use your online platform. Use the one that allows you to provide the best content. So if you're a blogger, blog. If you like to blog, blog. If you like to get into blogging but you don't know how, they have a bunch of white label content that you can purchase, and you can even purchase a niche blog done for you out there. So I'm not going to put descriptions for all that stuff. You can search for that on your own, but you can do that. Podcasting. Podcasting also is a new thing that everybody is doing. It's really, really simple to talk. I wouldn't say it's simple. Let me rephrase that. But it's sort of easy because nobody's actually, people that are have stage fright and all that, they can do the audio version. They can interview people. They can go around and, do that. Live. So if you do YouTube lives, Facebook lives, Instagram, any platform that allows you to go live, if that's your thing, if you like that, stick with it, guys. Webinars. If you do webinars, see, I'm not the webinar type. And but I know, oh, you need to do webinars. Hey, I'm not that type. Video, if that's your type, stick with that. Clickbait with images. So that is like, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. They put the image up and they put their little text down below it. And if you're good at that, stick with that. Be consistent on your platform and make sure you show up on a regular basis. Yes, that's the key. I mean, don't post the image and some text and then wait 6 months and do it again and say, well, why is my business not growing? Or don't make one blog post and wait 3 months. You have to do this daily. It's just something you have to do. I know some days, life gets in the way and we just are just burned out and bogged down. And it happens to every marketer. You'll see marketers do that, but the way to get around that is on the times that you're feeling good, pump out multiple streams of content, and then you can automate. Then you always got a backup that you can go to, and oh, well, I don't feel like doing nothing. Okay, well, I've got my autoresponder set up with all these you can automate it, guys, so it's not that much of a struggle. So what was that? Be consistent on your platform. Yeah. A content platform as a oh, excuse me. Okay, a content platform as a cumulative and a snowball effect. Don't expect a lot of people up front. Okay, so like I said, don't, even if you're posting faithfully day in and day out, it's still gonna take time. You still have to look at it and see, well, how come, what am I doing here? Why is this not working? You still have to analyze it. Use the subject for your lead magnet as the topic. So if we're going to be doing blogging, hey, how to not keep from overwatering your daily, put that in there. Give them a piece of the PDF, not the whole thing. Hey, if you want more, go here. Podcast, give them a piece of it. Don't give them the whole thing. All right, you need to make your lead magnet. So that is it, guys. That's the last slide. I hope this was helpful, guys. I know it kept you a little longer than usual. Take care, guys, and have a great day. Talk to you soon.